Hello, everyone. Oh, got to verify the date. It says July 17th, 2021. Just in case my channel survives me. Well, after listening to the news today, and let's talk about finances for a second. On my last video, I posted, yes, I just ate. It was really good too. Stir fry with cashews. The three smartest men I know about finances are making a comment about Wells Fargo stopping lines of credit, which I was always taught pay everything off every month. Don't take out loans. And if you're a little behind, eat some beans and rice and chips. It ain't that bad. Okay. What do I want to talk about? Let's continue about this, since I'm rebuilding my bug-in bag, which means if the lights went out or the house caught fire or there was a chemical spill and they said you have to get out now, we're going to grab. And since most of my subscribers are ladies, they're going to grab their purse. And since I haven't been married in 20 years, I don't know what to carry in their purse anymore. But let's just talk about something. I'm going to add this, which are 6 4.5-hour emergency candles. But these are not recommended for in the house because they have paraffin in them and they will definitely smoke up your ceiling, which could be combustible. So for in-house, I recommend beeswax candles. But this is going in my bug out bag. In a tent, cold weather, they can keep you warm. And in warm weather at night, they work pretty good at keeping the mosquitoes off of you. All right, that's going in there. And I don't recommend these because they don't always strike. But I put them in a waterproof thing. And if nothing else, when you're trying to start a fire, you can always scratch off the sulfur and cut up the little sticks. Of course, everybody knows what a wooden match is. Not reliable, but everybody should have some. Band-Aids. They eventually lose their stickiness, so every once in a while, even if you don't use them, you need to have a box. So this is going to go in my bag because I don't have it, but I always have a roll of either duct tape or electrical tape. I learned from the Amish. You know, we used to have these long irrigation lines and hook it up to the well and water the plants. They hold up pretty good under low pressure. And I put a gauge on it once and It's about the same as your blood pressure. So if you hit a vital, probably not an artery. If you hit an artery, you better say medic, medic, medic. Now, I have a hat. It's got a very small lithium battery in it, which I unplugged. It's hanging in the closet somewhere. But I do have a few hats. I wear many hats, as many of you can see. I don't exactly know where I'm going to go with this channel. But this is a clip-on. Clip it on your hat. Gives you 2 free hands to do whatever you need to do. But it runs on a lithium battery, and I'm going to, next video, show you how to buy lithium batteries for 33 cents. Because it costs a little bit more than that when you buy them in a... I am not sponsoring anybody, but you know what I mean. And the same type of thing as this. Because I guess my head shrunk. One is none. Just ask anybody that was with me when I was doing the jewelry auctions. 2 is none, because when you're looking for one, you may not find the other. So you have to have 3 of everything. Do I have 3 bug out bags? You betcha. What else? Oh, did I say these? This is probably the best. No, it's not one of those. This is probably the best thing I ever invested in. I got a fly in here. You better be careful. These fit over your eyes. Because most likely, why do we get bothered by flies? Because most likely you'll be traveling at night. And as everybody knows, those night vision things, you can't have them anymore. So anyway, I take naps during the day now. I'm retired. And I let the sun in. Boy, but it's been a crazy sun and a crazy summer. But you need to have these for daytime sleeping. What if you're forced to travel during the day? I showed this in a previous video. They need to be cleaned, but these are welding goggles. Oh, look at that. You can see I'm doing this. All right. These are a must. What else is a must? 5 ways to create fire. I showed you one. This is not reliable either. But there is a flint in there. I may use that later. I don't smoke very much, but after I had that operation and I felt like I met my grandpa, and he said it wouldn't hurt me. So I have a little, this is all I smoke in a day. Oh, guess no more till tomorrow. and that's pipe tobacco, which falls under a different description than in California. It may cause cancer. Gosh, how many nuclear bombs and how far away is where they developed the nuclear bomb? Maybe radiation causes cancer. Wouldn't that be a thought? Well, let's see. And of course, you need this. And these were given to me when I was in the farmer's market. And I never could convince them that I lived in Lee Summit and I had a farm about 45 minutes from here. It says store out of sunlight. You actually put one of these tabs in there. So my best friend, who's still at the health department, which means she threatened to put me out of business, sees all my assets. And the manager of Main Street always wanted to know why I was always at all of the Lee Summit events. Well, it's because my driver's license says I've lived in Lee Summit for 31 years. Probably 32 now. She accused me of stalking her. No, I didn't show her my driver's license. I did the only reasonable, logical thing to do considering my background and my heritage. I called my friendly policeman, called my lawyer, and he said, you can either pursue this or I'll just notify him it just goes away. So I still live here, and because both of them were she's, and I don't know why this never worked for me. I couldn't get a wife to do a single thing I ever wanted her to do. Even when I went to the farm, I was willing to stay there because that was a great investment. Well, she's gone, and they are gone. And now they're inviting me back because they don't have anybody much selling vegetables who know much about growing vegetables. And I have simply, at the age of 69, said, I ain't sweating that way again. I'm going to sweat. I might walk a treadmill. What else do we need? All right. I'm not going to show you exactly what's in here. But you need at least enough meds for 3 days. And ideally, they should be with a prescription on them, the description of the pill, and what they're used for. But for a lot of us, that takes up a whole bag. But I have the basics here. You know, blood pressure. That's the only one I take. All right. So we have talked about 1 is none, 2 is none, and 3 is 1. So this is my main one. You see what's in there? I have 4. Watch this. I hope this is the right one. No, it's not. I guess I'm going to have to do another video. All right. I got this on sale once for $4.99 with a coupon. What does it do? Well, it's very sharp. It has razor blades in it. It's got a safety switch. Oh, 15 minutes. I got to rush on. So I guess I'm going to do another video. What else do you need? I want to get to my book, because it's mainly about book reviews. You really need to have one of these with all your important information on it, just in case. All right. And now let's talk about mentality. I got off those meds when my mom, dad, aunt, great aunt, grandmother, father all happened to die within 2 years. And I hung on with Shiloh. Then he decided to get cancer, and I saw a lot of stuff on Facebook. We really get attached. We probably ought to need one of these. I think I've already showed my toenail clippers. Very important to keep your fingers clean. I'm not going to do the joke how to use one square toilet paper. You know, and I stole this from someone, it's not me. You can shoot chocolate chip cookies over the rainbow all you want to. But when they come to burn down your neighborhood, knock on your door, and drag out your loved ones, you better wake up. And I'm a Bible reading freak. I know Jesus Christ may require me someday to give up my life. But I'm not going to volunteer. No, he gave me this body. It's my body. Nobody's taking this away from me. And I hope nobody takes it away from you. Jesus Christ is the only answer. And if you just look up the news today, it is totally going. I hope this comes out right. I'm in the North Hemisphere. And I think in the Southern Hemisphere it goes like this. Which brings up a question. Slice the earth in half. This group reads right to left. This group reads left to right. And we live in such a world now. How are we all going to get along when we can't even get along with trusting our friends on YouTube? Not going to talk about the Jewelry Channel. Nope, I'm almost at the 20-minute mark. Any final words? Yes. This does not fit in your bug out bag. These may get lost or broken. But this little guy right here, easy to conceal. And you can always stuff a bunch of cotton in there for a fire starter. All right. Oh, and of course you need a thimble. Next video, we'll talk about needles and a pencil that I've had, that my aunt had, that my great aunt had, maybe my great great aunt. It used to be gold plated. And no, it's not like this one. I hope I didn't offend anybody, but I didn't get any comments. And it writes. So there you go, folks. Come back and see me again.